Hi, I'm Dolly, but you can call me Dobbs. This is the 91st book review in my 100 Books in 2018 challenge. Today I am reviewing Loot: How to Steal a Fortune by Jude Watson. So before I start this book review, we are again in another scenery place because we're still in the middle of our road trip, and we're in Orlando now, and we went to Disney's Magic Kingdom yesterday, and it was tiring because it rained. And then the cool thing was, it was raining, and then after the happily ever after fireworks show, the rain stopped. But yesterday was really fun. We went on a ton of rides, and Thunder Mountain closed, so we couldn't ride it. Yeah. And today we were going to go to Epcot, but it was like raining horribly, and there's like thunder, and there's like a tornado warning, so we might go later in the day, like near the evening. But yeah, so we've just been at home and playing games and stuff. At hotel playing games and stuff. Okay, let's begin. So this story is about March McQuinn. His father, Alfie, falls from a roof and dies, and he manages to get out a few last words. The two most important words are "find jewels." March learns that he wasn't talking about jewels as in Jewels, like gems and diamonds. He was actually talking about Jules, Jules, his twin sister that he never knew he had. And soon they get together, and since they both have his father's genes, they're ready to steal things. And with the help of their new friends Darius and Izzy, they go on a crime spree. So this book was really fun. It has a crime spree, a death, a curse, and a long-lost twin all in one story. So it couldn't not be fun. It was also had suspense and action, and the action scenes in this book, there were a lot. The action scenes in this book were amazing, but the problem with this book was that these are 12 to 13-year-old kids, and they're breaking into high security places and stealing things, and they aren't even planning for long. They're planning for hours just, and they succeed most of the time. So I think that wasn't really March, he's been living with a thief his whole life, so I get that, but I don't really get it. It wasn't realistic or believable. And also sometimes in this book things just went too perfectly sometimes. But yeah. So this book, even though it had those flaws, it was still intriguing and fun, and it was a good adventurous story. I like how the humor in this book balanced out the action that there was. Like, there were lots of funny scenes and like little funny parts in this book, and I really enjoyed that. Also, this book is a pretty short read. It only has a couple pages, 266 pages, so it's a pretty quick read that you can sit down and read. And yeah, so this book was filled with twists and turns, and I felt like every time I sat down to read some of it, something unexpected came up. I would recommend this to high elementary, like 5th grade to 4th grade to middle school readers that like action and suspense, and I really enjoyed this book. I also read the sequel to this, Sting, before I read this book, and I enjoyed Sting better, actually, because I didn't understand part of Sting because I didn't read Loot first, but I just enjoyed Sting better. It was more believable. One thing is more believable. I think that it's whichever one I read first I like better. That's what I think. I don't know. If you if you read this book before Sting, you'll understand Sting better. But if you read Sting first, then you can still understand it. It'll just be a little confusing in the beginning. So, that'll be the end of my book review. If you like this video, please like this video. And while you're down there, please subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. So, I don't know. Okay, so, okay, hold on. So, this book was, okay. So this book was filled with twists and turns, and I feel like every time you sat Okay. Wait, I just need to like. So this book was So this book was filled with twists and turns.
화장지가 있어?
Wait, hold on. So this book was filled with twists and turns, and I feel like every time I sat down to read, there was something on it. That was the hardest book ever.